Good morning, and this is Heather with Ask an Herbalist. And today I have a couple different questions that I'm going to answer and a couple different things that I want to talk about. I'll go ahead and start with the questions. The first question was the benefits. I had someone email me at asktheherbalist@pobox.com, and they asked me, what are the benefits of chiropractic? And my response to that is, and where I'm going to be coming from is, I've worked with chiropractors as a massage therapist. I've seen chiropractors and seek treatment just for overall healing, and I also am for chiropractors, but under two conditions. What chiropractic does is it helps to realign the spine, and whenever the spine's out of alignment, it could be pinching on a nerve. And a nerve that has anything, even 5 grams of pressure, something like a nickel of pressure on it, can impair where that nerve is serving. So you could have a pinch in your lower back of your vertebrae on a nerve, and you might be having some digestive problems. And that can affect a lot of different parts of your body. So with chiropractic, when they adjust the spine, it puts it back in alignment so there's no more undue pressure on your nerves. But the two things that are necessary for chiropractic to be beneficial is, one, the muscles have to be relaxed, because the muscles and the bones work together. If the muscles are really tight, they're going to pull the chiropractic adjustment out. Or the tight muscles might be what's causing the bones to come out a little bit. The second thing is, you need to get it repetitively, because you've come up to this point in your life where you haven't been getting adjustments, and your spine has begun to do things and become used to its patterns. And so getting regular chiropractic is going to help to adjust that, and to keep it that way. Because if you go to a chiropractic appointment and you're not getting massage, you're just getting the little electric things they put on your muscles that twitch it, which, I'm sorry, just is not a massage. Then when you go back to your everyday life and the way that you stand and you walk or you drive, they're going to pull the adjustment back out. So the best way to have chiropractic work for you is, one, either get massaged or do yoga around the time that you're doing your chiropractic treatments. And two, get regular treatments. Sign up for a series of treatments. One is just not going to do it. It'll do it that day, but you might even feel, the next day that it's almost even worse because the muscles have pulled it out, or your body's just not used to standing like that. Okay? So chiropractors are good. Just definitely address the muscles also at the same time. Okay, the second question I got was, what are some of the changes that your body goes through with prolonged training and exercise? And not just physical, different aspects like emotional, spiritual, and just how you feel overall. And this is a funny question because, that I was actually asked this, because I don't think you guys know this, but I was training as a professional fitness athlete to train and to compete. And so I was and still am very into working out. And so to answer that question, some of the effects of working out long term, some of the positive effects for me were, I was clearer. It helped to, for some reason, it helped to get all of my emotions just out there, and I can work through some things. The dedication that it takes, and also the chemicals that come through your body when you exercise. You get a lot of great endorphins, so you feel really good. And at first, like the first week that you may start to exercise, it's going to be your hardest week. But that's it. Once you get past that week, the endorphins kick in, you feel like $1,000,000, you crave going and working out. So it's just, all you have to do is focus on that first week and getting to the gym. And everyone's different. I mean, the effects of working out on your spiritual aspects of life, it just matters what your beliefs are. If you are trying to manifest a specific type of body or health, then working out is totally going to be a spiritual act for you. And it also matters just how you think about it and what your focus is on. If your focus is on getting better and healthier and feeling great, then that's what you're going to get. If your focus is on having a great body, then that's what you're going to get. I don't know the amount of time that may take, because everyone's different. But having something that is a focus that you can see results from is a great way of practicing the law of manifestation. It's a great way of becoming healthier and a great way of staying motivated. So I also find that exercise has certain chemicals and actions that are released that help with depression, that can help with becoming lazy. Like, it can help in other areas of your life. It gives you more energy, believe it or not. It gives you, I don't know, just gives you this really great feeling. It's hard to explain without you actually doing it. So definitely exercise can be a form of spirituality, especially if you want to do something like Pilates, yoga, hiking or running. I find those very, very spiritual for me. Okay, I want to talk about the charity of the show. And this charity is going to be about gift giving. And it's actually a great way to give someone a gift is to get something that was given to charity and give it to them in their name. So the charity that I'm going to highlight is called treesforlife.org. And what you do is you can buy fruit trees that will be planted in third world countries. So they're going to have food, and there's also a tree on Earth that's going to be making more oxygen. And it only costs $1 a tree, so you buy them in 10 tree increments, and you can put them in someone's name. So if there's anyone that you love or want to say thank you to, it's an easy way to help a lot of different people with one gift. And if you are wanting to find some charity or something to contribute yourself to that maybe you have different interests than I do, you can go to a website called charitynavigator.org, and it lists every single charity. It lists how their payouts work, so you make sure it's a legitimate charity. They have everything from children to environment to causes to diseases to homelessness to animals. I mean, everything that you can imagine is on there. So find something that moves you and that interests you. Okay, and I also have an update on my Children International. I have 3 children sponsored through Children International. One of them happens to be from India, and she's 14 years old. And I just got a letter from them that says she will no longer need my sponsorship because she's getting married. And so I went and did some research because I had no idea that this was still happening in India, that there was childhood marriage happening, and it's actually an age-old tradition that the family would pick out the husband and that the daughter will get married at a very young age. And sometimes it happens at a way younger age than that. So I have a new child who's around 7 years old now that I'm sponsoring in her place. But my heart just goes out to her because I really wonder how she's feeling and what her take on all this is. If she was like, yeah, I'll marry him, he's cool, then that's fine. But this is a very interesting issue that's happening in a country that's so advanced in so many other areas. They're brilliant when it comes to, they have more engineers coming out of India than anywhere else. They excel at math, so many different areas. They totally excel at business. But this is something that's a tradition that, that I just don't understand because I wasn't brought up in that type of tradition. So my blessings go out to her, and definitely whatever you can do, just make a difference in whatever way interests you. Thank you for joining me today on Ask the Herbalist. If you have a question that you would like to ask me and answered on the show, email me at asktheherbalist@pobox.com, and I will answer those questions for you. I hope you've enjoyed the show, and have a healthy day. Go drink a glass of water right now, and ciao.